Shakti Shiva Tarot for another reading for the collective. Calling upon the Divine Creator, Holy Spirit, to bring down the light and allow me to be a divine channel for those messages that are needed the most. So, I was feeling drawn to my Atlantis Oracle deck. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, you guys. I love this card. This whole deck is magical, but oh my gosh. There's a miracle. You are about to receive a miracle. All I need is a miracle. All I need is you. All I need is a miracle. All I need is you. Someone feels that way about you. Someone feels that way about you. Maybe you feel that way about someone. But look at all those blues. This is blue throat chakra, Vishuddha chakra. I was going to say Ajni, so maybe even some indigo, third eye opening expansion, but I feel like more so this is throat expansion, communication, listening for those of you who are waiting on communication. But do you see the theme here? It's the nativity scene. Whether you believe in this story or not, this is part of your... I don't even want to go down that road. I try and stay super neutral if you haven't noticed by now. I refrain from digging into any kind of super deep. Anyways, I don't even want to talk about it. So let's just stick to the cards. The miracle. There is a miracle on the table for you. And it says, we are the miracle of one. And this just reminds me of the oneness of life. We are the miracle of one. Being connected through the web of life. We are all one. And as long as we see each other as separate beings, like you are you and I am me, and there is no connection, we will be a lost, interesting, a lost city, a lost nation, a lost humanity, right? With the Atlantis, they lost with the fall of Atlantis, they lost that sense of spirituality, that sense of power, their gifts, their talents, their natural ability to have higher consciousness and these higher gifts. They lost those with the fall of Atlantis. So the miracle could be tied to the fact that you are receiving your gifts. They are coming back online. Something that you are about to receive is tied to this galactic I hear a lot of things. This galactic impulsive energy that comes within you. You are your own universe, but we are all our own universes, but we are one in that, right? It's like, yes, there are a million expressions and trillions of expressions of universes, but in the oneness, we are all one. It is just through a different expression, right? I hope that made sense. Galactica. Disclosure is closer than you think. Wow, the miracle of disclosure, a rebirth. Atlantis rising has begun. Literally, there was a reason why I brought up the fall of Atlantis. And it's because this is what I was saying is, wow, look at that. Love. I went to go grab this deck. Love the Beloved came out. A rebirth, a miracle. Maybe this is a rebirth of a love that had fallen with the fall of Atlantis. You know, your divine counterpart that you were one with in Atlantis. The miracle is they are coming back. Like I said, all I need is a miracle. I need is you. All right, look how similar these cards. Wow, someone's life purpose is you. You, look at this, the rebirth, the phoenix energy, the phoenix rising energy. There has been a rebirth. Your life purpose has been initiated, reignited. You are awakening from this truth. Wow. And it is in connection to your beloved, your Venus, your love, this miracle. Maybe for some of you, the miracle is a baby. You know, this is the nativity scene. This is when Jesus or Yeshua was born. This could be Christ consciousness, stepping into your Christ consciousness, right? That is a true evolution. That is a true awakening, is the awakening of Christ consciousness. That is where that alignment with the oneness starts, is by awakening to Christ consciousness. Part of fortune increase. Your finances are about to increase. Your life's purpose is bringing in your, not only your life's purpose, which is going to be attached to your career, which is going to be attached to your abundance, which is going to be attached to the gift that you give this world, but it's also in connection to your beloved. You and your beloved are creating something, wow, that is going to increase the fortune of generations to come. It is the life purpose that you came here to accomplish, and it is going to, wow, I picked up the deck and this one came flying out, and look at it, North Node, future, your purpose, North Node. Y'all's North Node is being together. Your purpose, your future is together. And the miracle is the rebirthing of it, right? The miracle is the grounding of this beautiful connection. Okay, so North Node, for some of you, it could be a North Node in Taurus or Libra. We'll get some more signs later, but just see where your North Node is on your chart. If you need help with that, I can help you out there. So you can DM me, and we'll get that. Yeah, let's get a little bit more on the energies of your person so you can know whether this reading is for you. All right. We've got Virgin in the light attribute. It says, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Doesn't mean you have to be a virgin. This just means that maybe you are withholding right now. You know, maybe you're celibate right now, or just maintaining your purity of heart and spirit. However you see that fit. But it's interesting because it lands on top of the miracle card, which supposedly Mary was a virgin too, right? But then she birthed this baby Yeshua, this baby Jesus, and a miracle was born, right? And this is the consciousness, right? This consciousness, because it's the energy that Yeshua or Christ carries. It's that Christ consciousness, the lesson that he carried, which was what? He knew he was sovereign. He knew how powerful he was, and that he could heal, that he could not feel pain, right? He was on earth for a mission, a purpose. And that was to awaken the peoples, right? And bring the word of God, which was that you are forgiven. You are my brother. You are my sister. You are one with me. Follow my path and you will reach enlightenment, right? Be and act as me and you will reach enlightenment. Okay, so companion in the reverse, we got shadow attributes, betrayal by misusing confidence, loss of personal identity. Some of you, and I feel like this came up in the last read, some of you can be dealing with someone who betrayed you, or maybe you were the one who betrayed the connection. in whatever way. I'm not going to get down that rabbit hole. If it wants to come up in the cards, then it will. But I'm like, networker in the light attribute enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. This is somebody who gives back to the community through empathy. It's interesting because this person has like letters upon letters upon letters, and it's like they're sharing information, awareness, their evolution, their knowledge, their understanding, their compassion with the world. And this is someone who is enhancing the oneness of Christ consciousness through this service, okay? Liberator in the light attribute, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. And maybe this is what you do for your person, or your person does for you. They help you to release those negative thought patterns. Those were just for you to kind of get more in touch and know whether this message is for you or not. We're going to continue on. So there's definitely a miracle that involves the beloved in your life's purpose. And wow. And your twin flame, which is, if obviously you're a twin flame, if you are, because not everybody is. This is your life's purpose, your mission. It says everything is possible, 1111. I love this card because it has the duality of the white and the black swans, right? They are the same species, just different colors. Does that make them different? No, that just gives them different, they may think differently. They may move differently. You know, one's slow, one's fast, one's cold, one's hot, right? But they're the same. They're same in essence. On soul level, they are one. And this is once again coming back to that oneness in us being able to recognize ourself in that oneness of the other. So that way we understand that we are on this journey as brothers and sisters together, trying to reach the same destination. It gives us more understanding, more compassion, more ability to forgive. It gives us grace when we can think on that level. So 6-6 beyond illusion, change your perception. Yeah. Change your perception. Swag, trying to get into the closet. And I feel like this is what the networker and the liberator does. It's helping to change your perception on life, helping you see beyond the illusions. And like I said, compassion. 1111, higher heart opening. Look at that. We have 1111 twice. Heavy twin flame connection. Compassion. This is about showing compassion, even if your companion might be in the shadow energies, which is, like I said, betrayal by misusing confidence. And it doesn't have to be the extreme of betrayal, but maybe for some of you it is. And I'm not saying that you have to remain in a toxic relationship or a relationship that is harming you, that keeps betraying you. This comes up to be cleared out. And if that's not happening, this might not be your twin. It might be your shadow twin. It might be a karmic. And so, yeah, you got to kind of discern on your own. Wow. Okay. I shuffled and this one flew out. 10 of Staves. Look at this. This is somebody who has been carrying a heavy load on their own. For some of you, maybe you're single mothers or single fathers, and you've been carrying the load of everything, you know, of the family, of finances, of the duties at home, at your job, and you're overburdened. Help is coming. The miracle is coming. Wow! As soon as I said help is coming, the Emperor, your divine masculine, is stepping up, stepping into their divine masculine power. This is somebody who is ready to take the lead in this connection. Ready to... This is someone with a plan, a solid plan. This is someone coming in as the protector and provider. Coming in to... Look at that. Protect and provide and take some of this weight off. Wow, I love that. So Emperor is Aries energy. Maybe for some of you, you have a North Node in Aries. And then we've got 3 of Staves, which is, yeah, I'm telling you, your divine masculine, someone's planning. There's a lot of passion here. A lot of Egyptian vibes. I pulled out the Egyptian tarot to clarify. I'm feeling very Egyptian vibes today. But look at this. Your Emperor is planning something with the 3 of Staves. Planning, building and planning. They have a plan in mind. They're coming in to bring structure. But there's still something. Wow. Literally every single one except for the Emperor that came out, Staves. Heavy, fiery, passionate energy. So the 9 of Staves. This is somebody who, it says like the wounded soldier. They fought the good fight. They feel like they have, like they're tired and they fought the fight, but this is not somebody who is willing, who is ready to put the fight to rest. This is somebody who is still willing to carry the load. Coming in willing to carry the load, planning, how can I build a solid foundation and help provide and carry this load? I feel like this is somebody who's planning, trying to plan, how can I help here? How can I come in and provide? How can I help carry the weight? And like I said, for some of you, this involves children, the miracle children. Maybe you just find out, or you're wanting, or you're trying. 8 of Swords. There's a lot of fear here. Fear that, oh wow, look at that. 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Fear that I don't know. It's like fear of indecision, fear of not having enough. Am I enough? Am I good enough? Do I have what it takes? I just heard, do I have what it takes to be a good father? So for some of you, especially for those of you who are waiting on a miracle of a baby, this could be a potential fear of your divine masculine, or maybe the divine feminine. Am I going to be a good mother? Am I going to be a good father? King of Pentacles and Justice. And the Moon. Wow, perspectives are shifting. All right, something is being illuminated here. Look, once again, the duality of the white and the black dogs here. This is the Anubis. We have Justice, the Libra. This is Maat, the goddess of truth and justice, and the King of Pentacles. So someone is coming to step in. They want to provide. They want to be a safe haven, a place where you can lay your head and rest. This is somebody who wants to come in and help you carry this load. They want to take away some of these worries that you're carrying. I think this is absolutely beautiful. Oh my God, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. Start thinking about your yes or no question. I'm going to close out with some tarot or some twin flame. It says, wow, blessings, protection, attention, love. Your guides are always with you. Your guides are guiding this connection. Your spiritual team is coming in to disclose something. It comes in the form of a miracle. Okay, so believe. It's time to believe in miracles. Believe in this miracle. Someone is, like, if you have been feeling weighed down, alone, like you're doing this all alone, and you just, wow, look at that. An offer is coming in, an offer of love, a gesture of love, maybe a proposal, maybe a wedding. All right. Maybe for some of you, this is where it leads. This person wants to sweep you off your feet. They want to provide for you. They want to offer you love. Our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed to break away. But for some of you, that may have happened, okay? And this is why it seems like it's going to be a miracle, because like you don't expect this coming. You don't see this person coming. There was a loss here. This person is regretting. I'm going to pull one more, and then you're going to ask your yes or no question, all right? Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. I keep track of you from afar by looking you up online. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. All right, we got 5 seconds. Ask your yes or no question.